Have you ever noticed how the moment someone you care about pulls away, your chest tightens and your mind won't rest? You'll text them again and again, revisit old messages, replay conversations trying to figure out what went wrong. Today, we uncover the hidden psychology that turns distance into desire, and how to break free from the chase once and for all. Now, you'll discover why your ancient survival wiring screams danger when someone pulls away. How attachment wounds prime you for frantic pursuit. The dopamine cortisol loop that hooks you on unpredictability. The self-worth stories convincing you you're unlovable without constant attention. 3 proven strategies to reclaim your peace and choose secure connection. Stay with me, because once you see how your brain and heart are being hijacked, you'll never chase shadows again. Meet Lena. She's smart, driven, and fiercely loyal, but when she met Mark, she discovered a pattern that nearly cost her everything. Their first month was electric: texts that lit up her phone at midnight, surprise coffee dates, inside jokes that left her smiling all day. It felt like destiny. Then, on a Tuesday evening, Mark went silent. No goodnight text. No thinking of you. Just nothing. Lena's heart pounded. She refreshed her messages, paced her apartment, convinced herself she'd said something wrong. The next day, she sent him a long message: "I miss you. Did I do something?" Mark replied hours later: "Sorry, busy. Talk later." Relief flooded Lena, proof he cared. But when he finally called, his tone was terse. Lena apologized for overreacting, promising she wouldn't do it again. In her mind, she thought, "I'll never make him pull away again." Over the next weeks, the push-pull dance consumed her. Every distant pause became a crisis, every reconnection a high so intense she'd forgive almost anything. Her friends warned her, "You're giving up your life for his mood swings." But Lena couldn't stop chasing that relief rush. If you've ever found yourself scrambling to fill a void someone else created, Lena's story is your mirror. Today, we'll map the forces behind that chase, and show you exactly how to step off the hamster wheel. Section 1: Survival Circuits and the Danger Alarm. Humans are wired for connection. In the African savanna, isolation meant vulnerability to predators. Our ancestors who stuck with the tribe survived, and passed on genes that equate social safety with physical safety. At the heart of this system is the amygdala, the brain's alarm center. When someone you emotionally rely on withdraws, the amygdala lights up, triggering a cascade of stress hormones. Cortisol surges, driving anxiety and a frantic urge to reconnect. Adrenaline kicks in, heightening vigilance. Your mind hunts for clues in every text or glance. In those moments, your rational brain takes a backseat. Logical thinking shuts down and your survival wiring screams, "Find them, or face danger." The gap between ancestral reality and modern love is vast. Someone not answering within hours is not a life or death threat. Yet your brain doesn't know the difference. It just knows the alarm bells are ringing, and it wants you to act fast. Pattern interrupt. Next time you feel that panic, try this: pause, place a hand on your heart, and take 3 slow breaths. You're safe. That person's distance is not a wolf at your door. Section 2: Attachment Wounds and Chase Dynamics. In childhood, when love felt inconsistent, your brain learned to chase every sign of care. Anxious attachment. Care arrived in fits and starts, sometimes comforting, sometimes distant. You learned, to be loved, I must pursue. Avoidant attachment. Care felt conditional or dismissive. You learned, feelings are dangerous, so I'll stay detached. When these styles collide, an anxious partner with an avoidant one, the chase dynamic ignites. The anxious partner's plea for reassurance triggers the avoidant partner's urge to protect their autonomy. The avoidant partner withdraws, activating the anxious partner's abandonment alarm. The anxious partner chases harder, which deepens the avoidant partner's retreat. Note, even if you're not in an anxious avoidant pairing, an anxious style alone will chase any slight pause. The root isn't your partner, it's a childhood wound that's still raw. Quick exercise: reflect on your earliest memory of feeling abandoned or ignored. How old were you? Who was involved? Acknowledging that wound is the first step toward healing it. Section 3: The dopamine cortisol loop. Your chase behavior isn't just fear-driven, it's chemically reinforced. When you succeed in reconnecting, when you get that long-awaited text or apology, your brain rewards you with dopamine, the pleasure neurotransmitter. You feel relief, even euphoria. High cortisol fuels the panic of distance. Dopamine high fuels the relief of reconnection. This chemical seesaw becomes addictive. You learn to crave both the fear and the reward. You panic when they're silent. You rejoice when they return. You tolerate the pain because the relief is so sweet. It's the same mechanism behind gambling or social media addiction. Unpredictable rewards trigger the strongest cravings. Your brain learns to focus on the buzz, not the payoff's emptiness. Interruption: notice how your body reacts right now. Any tightness in your chest, a flicker of anxiety? That's your cue to break the cycle. Section 4: Self-worth stories and underlying lies. The core of the chase is a self-worth story you might not even realize you're telling yourself. If they pull away, it means I'm unlovable. I must chase to prove my worth. This narrative often stems from early messages like, "You're just too sensitive. Stop being so needy. You'll never find anyone who cares." These lies hook you into believing your value hinges on another's attention. You sacrifice time, energy, even your own needs, convinced that any connection, no matter how volatile, is better than none. Power move: counter these lies with truth. The next time you feel worthless, say out loud, "I'm worthy of love without chasing." Repeat until it sinks in. Your brain needs new stories to overwrite the old. Section 5: 3 strategies to reclaim your power. Understanding the chase is liberating, but knowledge alone won't end it. You need practical tools. 1. Build emotional safety with yourself. Self-soothing rituals, daily practices like deep breathing, journaling 3 things you appreciate about yourself, or a 5-minute mindfulness break. Boundary setting, commit to not messaging back immediately when panic strikes. Tell yourself, I only respond once I feel calm. 2. Rewrite your chase response. Delay and distract. When you feel the urge to chase, pause for 10 minutes. Send a brief thinking of you if you must, then switch to a grounding activity, walk, read, call a friend. Text template, draft a supportive but self-respecting message you can send when you truly need to reconnect, rather than firing off anxious pleas. 3. Cultivate secure connection habits. Scheduled check-ins, agree on a daily or weekly time to share highs, lows, and needs, no surprises allowed. Gratitude practice, after each reconnection, note one genuine thing you appreciate about them and share it. This shifts focus from scarcity to abundance. These steps train your brain to associate connection with calm, not crisis. Section 6, Real Couple Breakthrough. Back to Lena and Mark. After acknowledging their chase dynamic, they tried 2 changes. Cool down rule, if either felt panic, they'd wait 15 minutes before responding, using self-soothing to calm the alarm. Weekly heart sessions, every Sunday evening, they spent 20 minutes sharing needs and appreciations, no distractions allowed. Initially, Lena's panic flared, her heart raced as the 15-minute timer ticked. Mark's silence felt deafening. But when he finally replied calmly, she realized the world didn't end. Her brain was rewiring. Within a month, their dynamic had shifted. Pings felt like thoughtful gestures, not lifelines. Their weekly sessions became sources of real intimacy. Lena noticed that when Mark pulled back, it no longer meant abandonment, it simply meant he needed space. It was okay. Section 7, Your 7-Step Action Blueprint. Now it's your turn. Here's your roadmap out of the chase. Identify your triggers, journal moments you felt panic at distance. Pause the panic, use a 10-minute delay and grounding technique. Affirm your worth, repeat I am enough whenever old stories surface. Set response boundaries, commit to healthy communication windows. Schedule secure rituals, daily or weekly check-ins without drama. Express gratitude, share one genuine appreciation after reconnection. Track your progress, note shifts in your anxiety levels and confidence. Practice these steps consistently, and you'll rewire your brain from chasing to choosing. If this episode helped you understand why you chase, and how to stop, do 3 things right now. Like this video to signal its value. Comment I choose peace if you're done chasing. Share with someone who needs to break the cycle. Hit subscribe and ring the bell. Next time, we'll tackle the real reason you fear commitment, and it's not what you think, so you can explore what stops you from building lasting love. Remember, distance feels like danger only because your brain is wired that way. You have the power to rewire it, one calm choice at a time. Let's keep learning together.